Well, hi again. As you can see, Kathy's not here. She's still in North Dakota. She's going to have her own adventure she's going to bring to us pretty soon. But January 1st, I'm going to make it another trip to Boulder City on the bicycle because they have a hair of the dog ride, a big 17-minute bike ride. So for those of you who aren't too hungover, hop on your bikes and join us out there. And I'm going to see what there is. Going to bike out there, do the bike ride and bike back. So it's going to be about a 30-mile bike ride today, I guess. And maybe some lunches involved. So I'll see you guys in Boulder City. Well, I made it. And doesn't like too many people hungover from New Year's Eve festivities. We got probably about 10 people getting ready to do the ride this morning. And then afterwards, we're going to go hopefully for lunch across the way. And try out a new restaurant in Boulder. So hopefully I'll get some video on the bike ride and I don't kill myself. I've already done 15 miles. I'm a little wore out. So another 30 to go. No big deal. Oops. Taking the ride, kind of lag behind just to kind of see where everybody is. Enjoying the ride this morning for New Year's Day. 17 minutes, not 17 miles, so I feel a little better about that. And so far it's been downhill, so happy about downhill.
All of Boulder City, 5,000 people. It started in February 1932. That big tower holds a 5,000-gallon freshwater tank that they use to flush out the sand traps right in here. And so there's two big tanks on the other side. You probably don't recognize them when you're on the other side, but they're big square tanks. They hold 225,000 gallons each, and those are the flocculation tanks that they use to put soda ash and other minerals to clean the water. No, this went up to that little 2 million gallon tank up on the hill there, which is right out behind there. Okay. That's the only tank they had in 1932, and all of the water came out of that tank. So this comes all the way up 9 miles from the river, and there were two desediment stations, one at the river, one you see on the way up, and then again it has to be sedimentized and then chemicals put in. So that's the fresh water for Boulder City. That's my favorite building.
Anybody else here? Maybe?
All right, we made it. The street where we got, we missed that the other day, the Haunted Nightmare Before Christmas. And then we have the other house we looked at. That was where we had Santa, and we had a lot of Rudolph, but coming up ahead is the infamous 5th Street house, the winner of the light fight of 2016. Great guy all around. Doesn't look as exciting in the daytime, that's for sure, but it was still pretty amazing at night. I'm gonna go right by it, hopefully, if I don't die on the sidewalk here. And here it is during the day. So you look ahead there, there's the bicyclist bridge. Bike path cuts over here from the RMT, cuts over to the Union Pacific Railroad bike path, goes over I-11. And if you look a little farther south, you're gonna see the bridge here. That is what the train goes over now. That was, they did expansion of the train. Now goes to Paradise Hills and Henderson. So my goal one day is to actually bike up here, get a picture of the train from one bridge to the other. I haven't had a chance to do it yet because I've just started getting back on the bike. And again, the view here is really to die for. You get a nice view of the strip. North end, south end, all the way up. It's gorgeous. Mount Charleston in the background. Usually there's snow there in the wintertime. Not so much right now. So I'm about halfway home. I'm going to hop back on the bike and see what other sights I can see. Well, I'm back and I survived. Did about 35 miles-ish today on the bike. Not too bad for not having ridden in about probably 6 months or so. Met some great people, had some great food at Mr. T's Cantina, had some shrimp tacos, delicious. I saw parts of Boulder City I haven't seen yet. They have some houses that were built in the 30s. They were able to construct them like within 3 to 5 days. Amazing. Unfortunately, I was on the bike. Couldn't get any photos of it in time, but a couple of Easter eggs, one Easter egg in particular. So if you've watched our Halloween adventure of the haunted Boulder City, you will see what I'm talking about. So next week, we should have Kathy back, maybe some of her adventures in Minot, North Dakota, and then we are off to Arizona for a neat trip. Gonna hit a couple of spots there. So I guess I'll see you in about a week.